What up, my savages? How you doing? Today we're doing a movie review. Movie review of The Warriors. Complete classic. One of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. And also, we're going to go over my favorite moments of The Warriors. Let's get ready, guys. Okay, right off the bat, one of my favorite stuff already is the opening. The music comes in and you see the Wonder Wheel. And you're like, wow, look at the Wonder Wheel still going. The ride's still going on. Look at those lights, nothing but darkness. See the opening credits right there on the side. And then you end up seeing the train coming in, and then you see the title right there, The Warriors. Right then off the bat, we're introduced to the Warriors. And all we know is that there's a meeting down at the Bronx.
It's still on, and we're going. Cyrus sent an emissary this afternoon to make sure. Now, Cyrus don't want anybody packed, and he don't want anybody flexing any muscle. So I gave him my word that the Warriors would uphold the truce. Now, everybody says that Cyrus is the one and only. I think we better go have a look for ourselves.
And every single gang in the city is all going there. Should be a great opportunity. Another good moment is the speech of Cyrus, played by the late Roger Hill. Great actor, such a Shakespearean actor. He was phenomenal, man, at this role. Like, we knew exactly what he wanted to do. Exactly. He wanted to bring them all together, all work together. You know, 160,000 soldiers, nothing but 20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it?
But ready to fight. 60,000 soldiers. Now there ain't but 20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
I can dig it. Then all hell breaks loose when the rogues have a gun, 6-shooter, police revolver, and shoot Cyrus. Kill him. And they blame it all on the Warriors. And then they blame it on the Warriors. And they all run for their life, just trying to get back home to Coney. Cops all over town. All gangs will be arrested. But they're all just trying to get home. And they do not know yet. Okay, the last final moment that I liked a lot, I loved the scene very, very much, was the Warriors come out to play Sing Along comes along. And if you guys don't know, the actor that did that, this is his very first movie, The Warriors. This is his very first movie. He plays Luther. He's the leader of the Rogues. And as you know, as their name, they are a rogue gang too. They do whatever the hell they want to. You know the gangs, but no, they do ruthless shit. Like, they kill the cop so that they can have that gun. If you guys don't realize that, if you guys play the Warriors game made by Rockstar back in the PlayStation 2 days, it would all make sense afterwards. I was like, oh, that's how they got the gun. Okay, like how this happens. What is the meeting all about? And oh, okay, what He wants everything going to happen. But if you guys look in special features, he talks about how the three liquor bottles came in, and he just sang along. It wasn't in the script. It was just a bunch of dead space. And he said, "You know what?" The director said, "Just make something up." He's like, "Oh God, okay." He's like, "Give me a few minutes," and then a few minutes came up. This is what he came up with.
Warriors, come out to play. 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 Warriors.
He got inspiration from an old bully who was probably a serial killer. Or not a serial killer, but he's most likely is a gang member and a bully. And back then, this guy always scared him. He always said, "Dave, Dave." He always sang to him, and he always scared the hell out of this guy. So he got the inspiration from that by singing "Warriors, Come Out to Play." And that is still one of the top lines of all time. That's why I love the Warriors so much, because when I saw this as a kid, I never thought of it as a gang movie. When I saw the title you know, like even by seeing the cover of the DVD, I'm like, this looks really dark. Is this a scary movie? You know, it looks like a scary movie. You know, who would have thought it would be a gang movie? But yeah, and but I remember watching it with my grandpa, because he said this is like really accurate of how young kids your age get to sometimes when it was back in the day, back in those days, because it's either three things. You know, you either go to school, join the military, or you have nothing to do, you get kicked out of the house, you don't do anything, or you join a gang. That's what happens. And it shows almost all that in there. You know, it shows people working, it shows people in gangs, and it shows some people in the military out there, but not in service, but you can see some gangs they were in the service. And that's what happens. That's all they know. That's all it was back in the day. And 70% of that, if they didn't get drafted back into Vietnam, then they all joined gangs. They all joined gangs. That's why the Riffs, Cyrus's gang, they all look like the Black Panthers. You don't realize that, because even though I don't know if Cyrus, Roger Hill, I don't know if he was part black, whatever, but everyone in that was black, and they all look like the damn Black Panthers. But there's one thing that Hollywood is now trying to do. They are trying to do a series of the Warriors, trying to pick it up. And what I think about it is a big mistake. Why? Because this is a classic. This is one of the last best movies of the 70s. Even though it was one of the last movies of the 70s, I think it's still one of the best ones ever made. And even though a series does sound cool, but how the final product will come out, it will be terrible. It will be terrible. This is the kind of movie that you shouldn't touch. You know, like if it's a classic, don't touch it, because it's not going to work. You know, just leave it alone. Leave the Warriors alone. Forget it. Movie after movie. Whatever movie I make, there's only certain people that's going to be looking at this, and they're going to be the first to know. And those people are you. Guess who's back?